bit of a shocking story, but I suppose the funny elements or the quirky elements are how she was discovered. So essentially, fast forward to 2022, and this genterologist who basically looks into aging of people, does loads of research in that regard, was looking up this and said, oh my God, there's a 110-year-old man in Laois. Like, he'd be the oldest person in Ireland. So did a bit more research and contacted the president's office, who then passed it on to the Department of Social Protection, and they looked into it and they couldn't find any death cert for this person. His name was John Bergen, and were extremely confused. And then they started to contact Margaret Bergen. It took a while to chase her down. Like, she's leaving voicemails, giving them excuses like, I can't bring him to meet. So obviously Department of Social Protection personnel were looking to meet them then. And she was like, oh, he has diarrhea at one stage. Another stage, she was like, I have to bring him to a dental appointment. So basically, at one point they turned up at her door, and she got very, not suspicious, but she obviously was taken aback. And basically they were brought into the house, and she said, hang on a second. And she brought them upstairs, and she introduced them to this man in bed who had shoes on. So they were like, this man is much younger, doesn't look like John Bergen. And transpired it was Margaret Bergen's husband. So then the Gardaí were involved then, and when she was in interview with them, she admitted that, she did claim his pension and said that, my husband I put it on him really quickly about, to get into bed. He had nothing to do with it. So she was brought to court, and she, pleaded guilty to these offences.